most tonight.
SB 89?
SB 89. What happened is this bill would new cities, to make them financially solvent for the first 5 years, they increased the vehicle license fee amounts that we receive. In the first year is 150%, the second year is 140, 130, 120, 110. The loss to the city of Eastvale will be $3 million. And that's, obviously we can't manage that. Yucca Valley is going to be almost $7 million. Wildemar, immediately, you've been reading stories about Wildemar. Theirs is close to $2 million. They'll probably be insolvent this year. Menifee was about $4 million, I believe. The governor is expected to sign the bill. I don't see how he could not sign it, as this is a bill that they're using to, balance the overall budget. But all's not lost. I want you to know where we are today. We've already prepared a letter. We've already faxed it off. We did that last night to the governor, urging the other cities urging veto. I don't see how the governor can veto that bill, as we're just a small cog in the wheel. So what we're asking is, what they've done in the past is, when they pass bills at the 11th hour, they have what they call cleanup bills or trailer bills for clarification. And so we're asking for that to happen. I set it up for 8 o'clock this morning, a conference call with the other 4 cities. And what we're hoping to do at that time is develop an attack. At 5 this morning, I came up with a plan, and so I emailed it to everybody. What we're probably going to have to do is retain a local government lobbyist. There's one up there who's extremely successful to get this bill that will, again, exempt those funds, less which other cities are being reduced. And that's $3.50 per capita. To us, that means roughly $200,000. Well, when I did the budget, I did include a certain amount, and so we can cover that without any problems. We can't cover the $3 million. No one expected that to happen. I can tell you, in my wildest dreams, I never thought that would happen, but then you never know at the 11th hour. So, you have as much information as the city council at this time, and while it looks bad, it's not over. One last caveat: the majority of this money we get, they send this check out October 1st. So I look at it, we got 90 days to get this thing taken care of, because we wouldn't have the money anyway for the first 90 days.
So
So if you know anybody up there, I mean, our this is a sad part about it. All the representatives that are down here, they're all Republicans. The Democrats passed the bill, and the Senator Emerson, he's our senator, and he got on the floor of the Senate before the bill was passed in the Senate and told them that 4 cities in Riverside would become insolvent if this bill passes. So I'm looking at how we can contact other areas besides our own to get this, to assist us. This happened in 2004, and they did something like this at that time, but they had a trailer bill that got passed by all.
What would happen here, worst case scenario, if we were insolvent? I mean, how does that change the foundation that's already been set and approved here?
Well, this is different in the sense that the state has done it. Okay. It's not any action we've done. They have 2 bills. I shouldn't say it. There are 2 sections of the government code that establishes cities. There's this first bill has a bunch of names on it, and I'm not going to bore you with that, but you go through a process. Then there's a second bill, it's a government code that says, no area shall be incorporated unless you have 3 years of solvency. And that's in the government code. They created that. Now they're saying, we don't care about that section, we're going to make you insolvent. Yeah. So I was thinking about that this morning. I said, would that mean instead of us being disincorporated, that the state would come in and fund everything? I don't know. It's a different situation for the state to come in and make cities insolvent for actions they had, they relied on their, they give it, they take it.
Yeah, and it would seem right inappropriate here that they can do that here. It's illegal. I would think to an extent.
Well, there could be a lawsuit down the road, but most of us don't have that kind of money to fight it.
So, Bob, if I understand correctly, they're taking back the DMV VLF fee that has always been promised as part of our budget.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Right, and they're using a twist in it. They're saying that a portion of this money is going to go to fund law enforcement. Well, most of that goes to counties. I think we get $100,000. Give $3 million, get $100,000. It's not, that's not quite right. I think the county of Riverside is going to lose $1 million, and we're losing $3 million. Does that make sense?